here visiting with us today. We are honored at your presence. We have with us today all of our magistrates present, with the exception of Mr. Ross Jones. And Mr. Jones texted me moments ago and said that he was not going to be able to attend. We also have present our county court clerk and one of her assistants, and we have with us our county attorney, Mr. Ryan Rice. So without further ado, we will open up our meeting with prayer. We're certainly appreciative of Ben Van Hoosier, former city administrator here in the city of Greenville. No stranger to most of you. He did an outstanding job and means a great deal to our community and means a great deal to me personally. And I'm going to ask Ben, if you will, to please open up our session in prayer.
Pray with me. Father, we pause at this moment to give you your rightful place, for you're the creator and the Lord over all of us, and we thank you for your presence here today. Lord, I pray for each one of these magistrates and for our judge executive and for all who have a part in this meeting today. Pray that you'll give them wisdom, that you'll give them knowledge and help them to make decisions that will be to the benefit of our county. And Lord, we pray for the financial aspects of our county, knowing the recent announcement of TDA. And I just pray, Lord, that you might intervene, for you've known this was coming long before any of us. And so I pray that somewhere down the road that we'll see a blessing, perhaps with the announcement of another company that might come in and provide jobs for us. But we just pray for your blessings in that regard. I pray for the families they represent, those who serve on this important government body. Pray your blessings over all of them and for all that you do for us. We just give you thanks. We pray in Christ's name. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you very much. At this time, in regard to our court, we have approval of minutes for our previous meeting, please.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
Motion has been made by Magistrate Bullock. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Malcolm West. And give you a few minutes to look those over, please, before we vote or ask for any comments. Any questions or discussions regarding the minutes as they are presented? If not, all in favor of accepting these minutes, please signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, nay. Motion carries. We welcome public participation in Muhlenberg County Fiscal Court, and commonly in the few meetings that we've had people that have had remarks or questions of the court. We do ask, because we have a lot of items on the agenda, that if you will please, to be concise and address the issue that is concerning to you. And if you have another issue to address, that's okay as well. But again, just keep in mind that there may be others that would like to participate also. Anyone that would like to address the court at this time? Yes, please.
If your promise won't be able to sit there and on the head and shoot me. I'm looking at a whole row of five of the bravest men here in this county for taking such a job. And that, you know, what really bothers me, I know y'all working on it, is the trash. Just as he said about the prayer for a company coming in, this devil drives me beast mode. Everywhere else. Until we get the county cleaned up, if I come here for a business, and look at this place, I'm gonna roll my windows up, and out of town I'm going. I don't mean to open up a great big discussion, but I want to thank y'all for making that place y'all are working on it. I know y'all. That's just something, you know, I think needs to be reminded that whatever we get done, I'm behind anything you come up with.
Well, thank you very much.
I'm not sure about it several times, but it does need to be addressed.
Thank you very much for those remarks, and I think that I know that's concerning to this court, it's concerning to our community.
You know,
So,
and just like I said, I'm what I said, now, it's not just the roads, especially around Eastmont and other communities you go to. It looks to me like a lot of people just lost their self-pride. Before we clean the county up, and they clean their places up.
yes, sir.
You know, this month, usually you go through there, and one of the older folks catch you throwing out sugar, but they call you daddy, and then you whip and go home. They don't work it the way no more. But that, you know, the garbage, that's just, I hope y'all are in the process of coming up with something. Lord, if you're what you come up with, but I don't know. It's a job, you know.
Thank you very much. From a preliminary perspective, I can tell you it is something that we're looking into, and this is a very important issue to our community. And I don't disagree with anything that you've said. And community pride should be important to all of us. So thank you for making those important remarks. Mr. Kinley?
Judge, I want to second what this gentleman said. I had a young man from AT&T come to my house not very long ago, and he came into this county from down in Tennessee. His wife, when he brought his wife up a week or two later, after they found a place to live, he brought her down 431 between Beachmont and Drakesboro. And she looked at him and said, "What have you gotten me into?" He said, "I don't appreciate this." He said, "You can't find me a better place to live than this, then we need to be looking for something else." And that's one thing. The other thing is, I have followed people to Beachmont restaurant that worked at TVA when I worked at TVA as a project officer, manager, whatever. And every time I seen one of them throw out a coffee cup or whatever, I told them, next time I do see you, I'm going to try to get you a job. That's just the way I felt about it. We have got to do something about that, especially that area over there. I'm sorry, that's good. The other thing is, I've been looking at this county finances. Our county finances are so segmented that nobody really has control over it. That's why I think that people should consider taking anything that deals with the county fair. Everybody thinks the county runs it. Let's take the county fair back. That can make money for us. And then let's start doing other things, like the county library. Let's question, what are we using all this money for that you all are getting? Let's bring this stuff back under this group of men's supervision. Let them start deciding where the money goes and make everyone accountable for every dollar. Because nobody's accountable now. And y'all know that, and I know that. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Kinley. I appreciate your remarks and your attendance at fiscal court. Thank you very much. Anyone else? I'm sorry.
I'd just like to address talking about the garbage issue. I presented on Facebook, and when you say the word Facebook, it's not going on. But eventually, I'm going to talk to the county attorney and my fellow magistrate judge about an ordinance of possibly not necessarily making everybody clean up their yard, because they really went after me on that. My typical ordinance was that if there was like a half torn down trailer, you drive through my district, I've got a lot of that, houses that haven't been lived in decades with bags of garbage, which is an eyesore and a safety issue for kids playing. That's what I'm going to propose first. But if some of y'all who follow me on Facebook saw, it went from he's going to throw old people out of their house because they're not getting rid of their garbage to you ain't going to tell me what I'm going to do with my yard. So we got a lot of that. And we have a lot of support on it too. So we got to take some steps to, I know everybody on this podium has torn down houses or halfway torn down houses that don't even know who own them. And we have to do some research on who own them and then charge those folks. If there's some corporation out of state to tear those down for safety issues, that's one start. But I got cornered the other day. They're saying, "You're not going to tell me what to do with my garbage." I said, "Don't you have, like, you said, don't you have pride in your house? I mean, if it's older people, I'm not putting this in ordinance, but if there's older people that need help, you know, that maybe physically can't clean your yard. I've had church group call me and say, we saw your thing on Facebook, we'll be glad to take our youth group and help people who can't help themselves to clean it up. But it is a problem, but it's interesting, some of the mindsets on it, like, we're gonna take their yards away. That's not what I meant. I just want to tear down some of the old, dilapidated buildings that have been empty. And y'all got them in your neighborhood, you know what I'm talking about, that even are full of garbage. If you really get out and look at it, they got piles of garbage in them. That's what I'm interested to present to this court.
Now, I speak again.
Yes, you may. Thank you.
Concerning this garbage, I proposed 2 or 3 years ago that we have, what would it be, civil, I don't know what they used to call it. It was a class, civil service, where we took kids from the high school. I even have a ag teacher down there that wants to participate in some of this kind of stuff, where they get credit for helping the community. And then it was brought up, hey, there might be drugs or needles or this kind of stuff laying on the side of the road or what have you, which could harm them. And this is true. I mean, I understand that. But still, we need to educate. We have police officers that can go out here. We need to get, especially the kids. I don't care what anybody thinks. If we start educating the kids not to throw their trash out on the side of the road, our county will eventually be cleaned up. Now, I know that from experience because I had 2 grandkids that eat my butt out for throwing out a pop bottle. And I hadn't done it since. I throw everything in the floorboard of my vehicle, I take it home, and put it in the trash can. Folks, if we can get the school system and get our police officers involved and the community involved, we can do something about this. And we need to, because people isn't coming into this county but it's looking like it's looking. I'm sorry. They just won't.
We do have money designated through the youth services account that's available for churches and groups to come pick up. We supply the sticks and the bags and the vests and pay them so much a month. We do have some churches that do participate in their youth groups at different ones, but there is money available for those clubs to come and do that. We've just not had a lot of interest in the last few years.
But it's not out there in the public. The public doesn't know about that kind of stuff. I'm sorry. They don't know. I didn't know. Last time I picked up along the side of the road, or the Cornet Road, and down 181 in the hayfield, and took it down here to the garbage depot, they wanted to charge me $10 or $5 then to unload the trash out of the back of my truck where I picked up on the side of the road. I'm sorry, folks. They don't do it. I carried it back home, put it in a $75 bag at that time, and they brought took it back next time.
Hey, thank you, Mark. We have someone else. Tell me your name again, please. For the-
I've been mulling this over in my brain
And your
because I'm
name?
Joy Turner.
Joy Turner. Thank you.
I live
Ms.
on
Turner.
the southern end of the county and it is a dump on my road and a lot of the side roads, and especially with all the rain, it's just washed the ditches out. Maybe if the county, I was not aware of the program through the resource center, maybe if the county could implement something to where there's a different color trash bag that they have at these convenient sites that one person can go get in these church groups or Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, or Beta students or something like that could go get. And they bring these bags back, especially marked bags, back to the convenience sites. They can dump them for free. Because just like he said, that's what a lot of people get into. It costs money to dump somebody else's garbage. So that's just kind of something I've been working on in my brain. How can we make it good for the county, but also the community, and teach the children and adults. Obviously, most of it's the adults that's driving down the road throwing it out, you know. I've got 3 moats that I look at every day, twice a day, going to and from my house. It's been there for 3 or 4 years. But something to think about is if we could come up with a way that they could dump this for free. Now, if you put that out there, everybody's gonna go down there and say, I'm gonna go pick up garbage, I'll bring it back and dump it out. So there has to be some kind of program initiated. But that's just my thoughts on that, you know, and allowing that to happen to where they can do this good gesture, but not cost them.
Thank you very much, Ms. Turner. And I think, you know, from what we're hearing today, and I think from the way our community feels, we need, Mr. Finley pointed out, we do need education. We need it terribly bad. Someone alluded to community pride. We need that as well. We need for everyone to be involved, because as much as I love the county, as much as this court loves the county, we certainly are not going to get all of the roads cleaned up. If it's not a community effort, it's not happening. But I think it needs to start with us. I think it needs to start with this court. And we've been looking at some things as we move toward the spring, where hopefully we can make some improvements. And I realize that this is we also need to make, I think, what I'm hearing is a way to make it easier for people to dispose of trash. It's unfortunate that someone will stop and pick up a bag of trash that someone else has dropped, and then they're not able to get rid of it without paying for it. So there are certainly some areas where there is tremendous room for improvement, and hopefully we'll make those improvements going forward. So thank you, each of you, for your remarks. Any other remarks in regard to this, or any public participation? Yes, please.
Judge, I'd like to talk about Fraser Street, Drexboro.
Mayor Mike Jones.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate the court, appreciate you, Judge. But it's kind of a dangerous road there, and a lot of buses travel that road. And I like to go in there with gravel and gravel both sides of that road, and with coat patch, and do whatever I could. But I don't want to do that and not know that it's safe. I don't want to make it any more dangerous than it is. You know, right now it's not really wide enough for anybody to meet anybody else coming on that road head on. And so I would just like to ask the board if they come in and do some kind of assessment, safety. And if I could do the gravel and put the gravel on the side of the roads just to make it a little wider or a little safer, so when you go off the side of the road, you're not jerked this way or that way because of the drop off from the blacktop. Just asking the court to come in and maybe just do some kind of assessment and tell me what I can do with the resources that I have, so I can make that road safer for the community.
Mayor, thank you for your attendance, and thank you for your remarks. And I'd encourage you, if you would, to maybe also speak with your magistrate about this issue. Obviously, it is, you're talking about a city street, the city of Drexboro, correct?
Yes, sir.
And so it may be that this is an area where we can be helpful, and certainly if we can, we will. But if you would speak to your magistrate about that, and your magistrate may or may not want to make remarks on it at this time, but you know, I'm confident we'll want to help if we can. Thank you for being here for your remarks.
Mike, I'll go ahead and address that. We just need to get with Robert, because I mean, they can advise you best on if you need to cut either side or put some fill in, or how you need to do that. A lot of times when you're widening roads, if you have to be digging, most of our utilities run very close to the road, so you have to, you know, it'll be involved in that, but we'll get road supervisor to help you look at that. I think that'd be fine.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
And when it says Robert, obviously he's talking about Robert Rhodes, our road supervisor. So but after you've talked to him, if somehow this is not resolved, and please get in touch with your magistrate or myself, and we'll continue to work on it until we'll either tell you we can't fix it, or we'll get it done. But we'll work on it to try to get it resolved if we can. Thank you so much, Mayor, and I appreciate it. Any other public participation? Okay, if not, do we have a motion to approve the January sheriff's excess fees of $20,198.17, please?
So move that other.
Motion has been made by Magistrate Benton, seconded by Magistrate Phillips, that we approve these excess fees subjected to state audit. Are there any questions or discussion? Seeing none, we'll vote. All in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed, nay. That motion carries. We also need a motion to approve the January 2019 clerk's excess fees for $72,615.16. Do we have a motion today?
So moved, subject to state audit.
Motion made by Magistrate West. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Magistrate Bullock. Any questions or discussion? If not, all in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, nay. And that motion carries. Also, do we have a motion, please, to approve the clerk's end of year closeout fees of $2,191.32.
So moved, subject to audit.
Motion made by Magistrate Benton. Is there a second? Seconded by Magistrate Phillips. Any questions or discussion? All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, nay. Motion carries. Also, you will find in your packet, magistrates, a document relating to an efficiency resolution, energy efficiency resolution at the Ag Center. And maybe before we go any farther with this, is Adam Brown here? Did I see him earlier? Would you like to bring anything to our attention in regard to this? Adam Effort, I'm sorry.
This is the first one with the committee, right? Or is this is the Pennyrile, right?
This is what the resolution we have in regard to that. And I'll be glad to fill them in if you would like for me to.
That's all right. It's about the doors at the Ag Center, repairing them, trying to get the heat from where we're losing heat, and the lights, switching from fluorescent lights to LED lights. And this is a grant. And I did an audit last year showing the improvements on if we switched to LED lights, how much we would save. And I worked with Judge today and got it all sent in. It's Thursday, right, on the deadline. And that's what about it. You can fill in on the rest of it.
Well, thank you. Apologize, Adam, for calling you Brown instead of Mefford. I apologize. So the bottom line is, we have learned recently about a grant that is available. It's an energy efficiency grant through the Pennyrile Area Development District. The grant could be for up to $100,000. And so we've looked at some improvements that could be made at the Ag Center. We've been on the phone working hard because when we learned about this grant, we only had days to get it completed. And so we've been working hard, Adam and Laura and I have, to try to make arrangements with Pennyrile Area Development District to make sure we have all of the numbers that they need for this grant. So we feel like that if we pass this resolution, that certainly there is a possibility, I would like to say a good possibility, that we receive some of these monies, which could involve converting our lights over to LEDs, which would be much more efficient, and also replacing our doors that are damaged with a lot of wind coming in. They're not very energy efficient at all. So, do we have a motion to adopt this resolution, please?
So moved.
Motion has been made by Magistrate Benton. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Magistrate Phillips. Any questions or discussion, additional discussion about this resolution?
I think the lighting is going to say, really right, it's going to save us about $7,000 just on the arena, so I think it's much needed.
Thank you very much, and I might piggyback off that, say that we had a contractor, electrical contractor, to give us an estimate of $22,000, and that money alone would be saved in about 3 years. And so if we were to get this grant, not possibly, it would be very helpful to the Ag Center and to our budget there.
Will this grant money take care of all the bills for this?
For the LED lighting,
Yeah, and anything else, the doors?
the grant money will take care of replacing the LED lights
Yeah.
and replacing the doors. It would not pay for your power bill going forward. But your power bill would be reduced significantly if we use the LED lights.
So we're not looking at any out-of-pocket cost?
This is a non-matching grant. So they told us if we wanted to provide part of the funds, that we could apply for that in the grant. And I said, Muhlenberg County's having a tough time right now, especially with the closure of TVA. So what we need is for you all to fund this project for us. And they're very interested in it, and so far have been seemingly very happy.
This won't be a reimbursement grant, they just give us the money.
They'll give it, but the money will have to be run through fiscal court, Muhlenberg County Fiscal Court, and then we would pay the contractors that did the work. Any other questions or comments?
Just put outside lighting too, or just
Pardon?
The arena lighting.
And that itself is a pretty expensive project. Okay, all in favor, please signify by saying aye. And any that may oppose, nay. That motion carries. Our next item of business is to approve Commonwealth Transportation Funding Resolution. Do we have a guest here to speak to that? Did you know what? Okay, so you'll find in your packet this resolution that is offered. If you want to take a minute to look over that, please. Okay, do we have a motion to approve this Commonwealth Transportation Funding Resolution?
So moved.
Motion made by Magistrate Benton. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Magistrate West. Any questions or discussion? If not, all in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed, nay. And that motion does carry. So our next item of business is in reference to Gary Jones, Director of Muhlenberg County Alliance for Progress. And had an opportunity, Magistrate Benton and I did yesterday, to be with him and some of the Alliance for Progress members as we traveled to Frankfurt. Had a good day, and Mr. Jones, we're sure honored to have you with us today, and if you would please discuss what we have on the agenda.
The resolution passed by the fiscal court of October of last year, and it is concerning House Bill 114 funds that we will receive payment in lieu of taxes from TVA for economic development purposes. And it's set up on a 3-year deal. The first year we'll get 39 counties will divide $2 million. The second year, 39 TVA counties will divide $4 million. And then from the third year on, it will be $6 million a year. So we'll get $51,000 some dollars first year, $102,000 the second, and $150 some thousand every year thereafter, as long as that is law until the lawmakers change it. It can only be used for economic development purposes. We had 2 forms we had to send to them, and one of them was a form where the fiscal court approved who the Economic Development Agency would be to receive that money, and they approved that the Muhlenberg Alliance for Progress would be the one that would receive the money. There was also one they asked for how much money we needed, and they did not make that clear. And we were asking for like $600,000 to put the gas line into the park. But what we were supposed to ask for was just the $51,200 some that they could give us. You know, they wanted to know how much money we wanted from them. Well, we were wanting $600,000, but they're just going to give that $51,000. We just need to amend that document. Y'all have a copy of that, or I have a copy here, and just check, put the date on it, and sign it and notarize it. What's on there? Just approve that we'll ask for the $51,200 and some odd cents. But that's all it is. It's just something that's already been approved. It's just getting the correct numbers because they're not clear on what they want there.
Very, very well. Thank you, Mr. Jones. And Mr. Finley, we're going to get a motion to accept this resolution. If we get a motion in a second, we'll let you address the court in regard to that. See, is that okay? Please. So do we have a motion to accept this resolution as it's presented to us?
So moved.
Motion made by Magistrate Benton. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Magistrate Bullock. And before I ask for any questions or comments from the court, do you have something that you'd like to say, Mr. Benton?
Everything that I've ever seen and looked at, instead of having everything right there for development, people always held out something to say, hey, we'll do this if you'll come here. Now, if we keep putting money in to that industrial park, and people say, oh, everything is here. Now we want more and more and more. It just costs the county more. So I just think that we ought to consider it that way versus the way that we're going about it. And it's up to y'all. My opinion.
Well, and again, I appreciate your comments. I'm just gonna insert this. I feel it's important that I do. I want to go to Matt for just a minute and say, I appreciate what you guys are doing. Many of you are working as volunteers, and you're working hard. And appreciate you spending your day in Frankfurt yesterday. These are difficult times for Muhlenberg County. And there's no one that has all the right answers. I don't care who you are. No one has all the right answers. And it's important for all of us to come together as a community and put our minds and our passions together and try to resolve these issues the best way that we possibly can. One of the things that I appreciate about MAP is they're out there looking for monies that come to the county that don't come out of our budget. It's amazing how many monies we have coming into our county that you as a taxpayer are not having to be out. Now, is someone somewhere out those monies? They are. But fortunately, we have some good programs in place where we have grants that are available like for the Ag Center, where we can make, hopefully, the needed improvements. That's not going to cost Muhlenberg County any money. And my understanding is, in regard to this resolution, this is not something that's going to come out of taxpayers' dollars. Is that correct?
That's correct. That's just the TVA payment, we'll do the tax money. And we were going to use the money coming in on this to get a loan for the gas line or whatever we need to do, and use these monies to pay for the gas line. It doesn't become fiscal court budget, it would not be asking fiscal.
And that may not answer what you're addressing, Mr. Penley, but I just wanted you to know that it wasn't something that was coming out of the county budget, because I think what I hear Muhlenberg County is saying is that we do have to watch our pennies and dimes right now, probably like we've never had to watch them before. But I appreciate this resolution. Any other questions or comments about this from the court?
Just to clarify, that this money is not coming out of our county in lieu of money. This is $6 million the state has carved out of their money, and it can only be used for economic development. And I understand what you're saying, that the incentives trying to get in here, most of those incentives happen on the state level, on our benefit. But the issue is, these companies, from what I understand, are looking online. We were with the cabinet secretary yesterday, and they didn't come to the cabinet secretary and say, help us find a spot. They said, this is the spot that we want. And so many times they are determined, these companies have already determined where they're going to go. And if we don't have at least gas ready or have all the easements done in preparation for that, then we're not, we don't get that important box checked. But I do understand what you're saying. But the only thing is, this particular pool of money can only be used for economic development. We can't use it for anything else. And right now, I think their thoughts are, and I agree, that the gas line is probably the most important thing we need at this point to get someone in here.
We get passed over by a lot of companies when they look. They want to see if all the infrastructure is there. We can tell them that gas line's only 9,000 feet away. We can have it in there within